the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the Chicago Bulls. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. They've got Ellie. Ori is out there with Olajuwon. And it's Smith, and it's Drexler in at the 2 spot. Smith, no good. And so Jordan will bring it out for the Bulls. Pass to Pippen. Outside, Rodman. Now, Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Ellie grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Olajuwon with the ball. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Olajuwon's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Rockets. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Longley. Here's Harper. No good off the back of the rim. On the wing, Drexler. He's defended by Jordan.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Longley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jordan. It's good from about 19 feet.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
On offense, here are the Rockets. Outside, Drexler. Over Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. Chicago grabs the miss. Harper with the ball. Outside Jordan. It's Pippen on the wing. Plenty of space. And no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty. Harper
with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
First free. And both free throws good for Jordan.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make hay.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pippen against Ellie. Pass to Olajuwon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Drexler. Jordan with some nice deep. And here's Pippen. And here is Jordan. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here are the Rockets now. Smith outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Drexler. Chicago trailing here. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Rodman. Jordan against Drexler. Fades and shoots. And again, Chicago. No good.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ellie. Olajuwon inside. Longley on him. And they pick up 2. Olajuwon's got 6.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Pippen against Ellie. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 4. Drexler outside. Here's Olajuwon. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here is Smith. He has yet to score. Pass to Ellie. Olajuwon left side. Just 5 to shoot. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Chicago with the ball. 4-point game. Harper the pass to Pippen. Rodman looking it over. Back to Pippen. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Here's Smith. And it falls over the rim and in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Smith against Harper. Pass to Longley. Back to Harper. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so here is Houston. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Drexler passes to Ellie. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Smith. Olajuwon on the wing. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Longley, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Jordan. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Drexler kicks to Smith. It's deflected. Stolen by Rodman. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Rockets on offense. Drexler scanning the floor. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Longley. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Drexler. Olajuwon's got 10.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Olajuwon's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Outside Jordan. Rodman with a screen on Drexler. A drive by Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Here's Houston now. Smith outside. Pass to Drexler. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 2.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago making a switch here. Kukoc is checked in. Pippen against Drexler. Outside, Rodman. Back to Pippen. Six to shoot. Three-pointer, Kukoc. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Drexler. It's hauled in by Pippen.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
On the wing, Kukoc, covered by Smith. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston making some changes. Jones checked in for Orr. Maladon comes in for Ellie, and it's Cassell in for Smith. Pass to Cassell. Goes up on the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Bulls trail by 4. Now here's Harper. Outside, Rodman. Now Pippen. Excellent D that time from Jones.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Outside Harper. Pass to Pippen. Back to Harper. Chicago again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Some changes for Chicago. Sally, he's checked in for Longley. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Rodman. Here's Cassell. And here is Maladon. Lock at 6. Sinks that one from the post. And the Rockets lead by 9. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls.
2 minutes.
Outside, Kukoc. They need this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you want to talk about difficult guys to match up with. Tony Kukoc at 6'11" can shoot it, handle it. I mean, how do you guard it?
Olajuwon's checked in for the Rockets. And the second free throw, good. Houston leading by 8. Pass to Cassell. Here's Olajuwon. Guarded by Sally. Here's Cassell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Pippen. He takes it in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
Scottie Pippen. Shooting
Good on the second free throw. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Alajuwon passes to Olajuwon. Poked loose. Stolen by Pippen. To the inside. Kukoc. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
And with his height, Kukoc doesn't have a long way to go for the slam. He just pops up there and puts that one down.
We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Alajuwon passes to Jones. Here's Cassell. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Now Pippen. He has 5. Kukoc passes to Sally. Outside Pippen. Trains it from beyond the arc. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Harper against Cassell. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Melida. Not a lot of room. Count the basket. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Pippen kicks to Kukoc. To the wing on the left. Here's Kerr. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Hakeem Olajuwon has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
The tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Simpkins is out there with Bill Wennington. Then it's Kerr, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Harper in at the 1. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Kerr outside. Simpkins passes to Harper. Now here's Kerr. And it's good, 2 points. Kerr's got his first points of the night.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Now here's Melida, defended by Kerr. Pass to Cassell. And here is Melida. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bushler comes in for Ron Harper. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Chicago trailing here. Here's Bushler. Kukoc from outside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
A legitimate threat to burn you outside. Kukoc understands when he should take that shot.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Alajuwon passes to Olajuwon. Kukoc with the steal. Jordan down low. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand.
nightmarish clamps thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Olajuwon. No good, unable to end this run. Chicago leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Kerr. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And you can tell Kerr has a good sense for the floor, which helps him find a ready shooter to deliver the ball to.
Rockets trail by 6. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Count the bucket, and Hakeem will go to the line.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Bulls.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Hakeem at the line, a 71% free throw shooter in his career. The Bulls leading by 3. Kerr outside. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Kukoc, and it's Kukoc with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Cassell after the Bulls pick up 2. Olajuwon inside. He's got 13. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Kerr with it. Pass to Bushler. Outside, Kukoc. Kerr with it. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. Good D by Olajuwon. Rockets trail. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Cassell against Kerr. Fades away. Bushler with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Jordan. Outside, Kukoc. Oh, good on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Melodon. That's good. It's Olajuwon with the assist. Melodon's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Jordan. 8 points for him. Outside, Kukoc. To the wing right side. And here's Kerr from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Cassell. Pass to Olajuwon. Rebounded by Wennington. Here's Chicago. They trail by 1. Jordan outside. Jordan is doubled. Outside, Kukoc. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. The shot by Jordan, no good. Jordan's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Well, that's his 2nd foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Timeout called for Rockets. Dennis Rodman is checked in for the Bulls. Pass to Ellie. Olajuwon against Rodman. Another miss by Houston. Now here's Kerr. Kukoc with it. Down low. Jordan. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now here's Drexler. He has 7. Olajuwon on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Over Rodman. And the basket by Olajuwon. Hakeem shot over 50% from the floor for his career, and he's around there right now. Pass to Bushler. Outside, Kukoc. Jordan with it. Drexler defended. Now here is Smith, defended by Kerr. Smith the pass to Drexler. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Calls timeout. Bulls trail by 5. And here's Kerr. Left side, Jordan. Over Drexler. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Smith outside. Outside, Drexler. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Smith wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in. Drexler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Kerr. Outside, Kukoc. Here's Jordan, and there's the drive. Here's Rodman to halt the run. Olajuwon with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Number 32.
Here's Kukoc. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Pippen comes in for Bushler. And it's Harper in for Kerr. Now off the end. Oh, the power on that
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
And here are the Rockets now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Drexler passes to Ellie. Ori against Kukoc. Pass to Ellie. And it's off from three-point range. Inside. And then Jordan slams it in.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And so here is Houston. They lead by 4. Drexler dishes to Smith. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Now here's Kukoc. 8 points for him. Right side, Jordan. Over Drexler. That misses off the backboard. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 16-6 run. Rockets have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. The free throw drops for Ellie.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Bulls trail by 6. Harper the pass to Pippen. Back to Harper. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Thorpe on the glass, grabs the board. And it's Drexler with the ball for the Rockets. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the Rockets, Drexler, 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Now the Bulls with it. 7-point differential. Pippen, the pass to Kukoc. Here's Jordan, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Chicago shooting their 7th at the foul line in this one.
Michael Jordan, 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Ellie kicks to Drexler. Shot clock at 5. Releases from the wing and drills it. Drexler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Harper the pass to Pippen. And here is Jordan. Drexler defending. And Pippen slams it in.
This is a big-time game for Scottie offensively thus far. He's setting a high bar for the rest of the guys on that end.
Drexler outside. Pass to Ellie. Harper against Smith. Ori with it. Over Kukoc. The shot by Ori. No good. Bulls trail by 5. Now Pippen. Back to Harper. Outside Kukoc. Jordan against Drexler. Fader on the way. Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And it's Drexler missing. Drexler's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Pippen kicks to Kukoc. Kukoc, a screen on Drexler. Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Throws it up high. Kukoc with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Harper. Outside for Pippen. Jordan outside. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Ellie grabs the board. Houston leading by 5. Smith inside. He's guarded by Harper. Smith, no luck. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Harper the pass to Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Over Drexler. Ori with the rebound. On the wing, Drexler. And Drexler throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Houston headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Houston Rockets.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. Not the position they'd hoped for coming into the series. Home court advantage relinquished. And if they lose tonight, Kenny, they'll be in a bad spot.
Yeah, they don't want to be down 3-1. Too hard to make up that kind of ground.
That's why this game is pivotal. Pivoted.
Just like it sounds. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Hakeem Olajuwon has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bulls trail by 7, and so in the game for the Rockets. Drexler out there with Smith. Then there's Ellie. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Ori in at the 4 spot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. Here's Harper, and it's Jordan atop the key. With some arc, passed to Longley. 4 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Jordan's shot is off.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 7. Pippen dishes to Rodman. Smith against Jordan. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Outside, Drexler. Here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Bulls trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jordan passes to Pippen, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And it's Drexler with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Ori a screen on Jordan. A 3 from Drexler. Rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jordan. He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
And the first one goes. And both free throws good for Jordan. Here's Smith. He's got 5. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Drexler.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Rodman. To the paint. Olajuwon with the block.
and battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
Drexler with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Here's Ellie. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ori against Rodman. Smith the pass to Ori. Clock at 6. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen.
Now into the lineup.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Ori against Rodman. Olajuwon up and in from the low block. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And the Bulls call timeout here. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Rockets leading by 7. Pass to Olajuwon. Now here is Smith. Outside, Ori. Olajuwon covered by Long. Just 5 on the clock. Ellie. Tries again, and Olajuwon finishes inside. Olajuwon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Kukoc kicks to Rodman. To the inside, and that's Hakeem with the steal. Here's Ellie. Pass to Smith. Ori with it. Here's Drexler. Defended by Jordan. Drexler's shot is off.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Houston in the lead. Outside, Drexler. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Rodman outside. Pass to Jordan. Out to Kukoc. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Ellie, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Houston.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Rodman sets the screen for Jordan. Out to Kukoc. A second chance effort. Jordan the pass to Longley, and the layup's good off the glass. Longley's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Harper against Smith. Pass to Drexler. Olajuwon, right side. Over Longley, and the basket by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Harper the pass to Kukoc. Rodman outside. Here's Jordan, the 8-footer. Bank shot, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Ellie. Olajuwon, right side. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Longley. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now Kukoc. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Jordan. Back to Rodman. And Rodman with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Olajuwon, left side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. The Bulls making a switch here. Kerr's checked in. And Olajuwon drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Bulls trail by 14. Kerr with it. Outside, Kukoc. Longley passes to Kerr. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. He gets that one. Ori's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice possession. Ori getting the close look to go.
So it's Chicago now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now here comes Drexler leading the break. Lays it up and banks it in. Drexler's got 21.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 16. Three-pointer, Kukoc. Rockets with the rebound. Olajuwon's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Houston leading by 18. Here's Drexler. Show cut. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. You talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Rockets. Cassell, he's checked in for Ori. Harper, the pass to Jordan. Kukoc from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists now in the game. So it's the Rockets now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. That's a 2 from Smith. They get the rebound. Hakeem throws it down.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Bulls trail by 19. Jordan dishes to Harper. Pass to Kerr. Jordan inside. He's against Drexler. Looking to get it going. 5 to shoot. Kukoc for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Drexler outside. To the left wing. Smith for 3. Jordan with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
And he gets the bucket. Kerr's got his second basket.
Scoring it inside for once. Steve Kerr switching it up a little bit.
Rockets leading by 17. Pass to Olajuwon. Kerr against Cassell. Drexler left side. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A shot that time, not on target. Jordan with some nice D. Down low. And the dunk by Jordan.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
1:46 left to play in the third. Outside, Drexler. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray. Drexler's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Houston.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And here's Smith. He has 5. Pass to Drexler. Here's Cassell. Houston moving it around. Here's Olajuwon. A rebound by Kukoc. Kukoc has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smith against Harper. Now Kerr. Jordan the pass to Kerr. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you look at Kerr, just a sharpshooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
The first free throw is good. Simpkins, he's checked in for Harper. Jones checked in for the Rockets. Maladon comes in for Smith. And Kerr drops both of them. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Drexler. Pass to Maladon. Back to Drexler. Out to the right wing. Jones up top. Here's Cassell, defended by Kerr. Cassell gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Pass to Kerr from deep three-point land. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The shot misses. Hakeem Olajuwon has been leading the charge for the Rockets. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Jordan on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Harper. Pippen is out there with Kukoc. Then it's Kerr, and it's Rodman in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bulls trail by 15. Now Harper. Pass to Kukoc. Pippen with it. Here's Rodman. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his 5th foul.
Personal foul.
Houston leading by 15. Outside, Jones. Here's Cassell. Oh, good on the 3.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Outside, Kukoc. Rodman kicks to Pippen. And the Bulls, another 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Maladon. Falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Maladon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Kukoc with it, defended by Jones. Here's Pippen. Right side, Rodman. Rodman sets a screen. And here's Kerr from the arc. No good there. Houston leading by 14. Pass to Maladon. Here's Cassell. Olajuwon, right side. Chilcutt. And the three ball is good. And the Rockets lead by 17.
How about the read there from Olajuwon, finding the open man.
Pass to Pippen. Outside, Kukoc. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Kukoc has gone 5 of 13 tonight from the floor. Here's Cassell. Now here's Jones, defended by Kerr. Jones with the screen on Kukoc. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Pippen. Outside, Kukoc. Rodman passes to Pippen. The three-pointer is right on target. Pippen's got 20 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Over to the wing. Pass to Olajuwon. Lets the three fly. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Harper. Kukoc pass to Pippen. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. Changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Rodman. And Jordan subbed in for Kerr. Smith checked in for Houston. And that one misses.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Pippen is doubled. Outside, Kukoc. Misses the three.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Olajuwon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Olajuwon's got 16 here in the second half.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Pippen kicks to Harper, pass to Wennington. And here is Jordan. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut back down to 14 on those points from Harper.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Timeout called. Rockets. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kerr comes in for Harper. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Rudy Tomjanovich went over with his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Back to Jordan. To the middle. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Now here's Maladon. They set the pick. Here's Cassell. And stolen by Jordan. Kukoc pass to Pippen. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc is the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Cassell against Pippen. Cassell, the pass to Olajuwon. And it's in there. Olajuwon's got 36.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Kerr. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jordan finds Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Houston leading by 12. Now here's Melodon. Back to Smith. Here's Melodon. It's all in by the Bulls. Pippen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Up top, Kukoc. Here's Jordan.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Jordan. Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And both free throws good for Jordan. So it's the Rockets now. 10-point lead. Drexler with it. Smith the pass to Olajuwon. Out to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drexler. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. Kerr outside. Jordan against Drexler. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pass to Smith. Back to Drexler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Kukoc. He misses the free throw. Some changes for Chicago. Longley comes in for Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. And he's good on the second.
And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Harper the pass to Pippen. Rodman outside. Pass to Pippen. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Rockets leading by 9. And here's Smith. Drexler outside. There's the drive. Olajuwon inside. Covered by Long. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here. So it'll be Hakeem Olajuwon shooting. That one on Pippen. Chicago making a switch here. Bushel is checked in. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Now Harper. Longley passes to Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
Both good from the line that time. Rockets leading by 10. Smith outside. Pass to Drexler. Shoots over Jordan. Shots good by Drexler. Drexler's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Harper. And here is Rodman. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw good, Jordan.
At the line for your Bulls.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Now here's Drexler. Pass to Ellie. Olajuwon, right side. Shoots over Longley. Olajuwon, no good.
And that's an important rebound, and especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Kukoc pass to Longley. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. Drexler with the defensive effort. And it's Drexler with the ball for Houston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Good on the triple. Drexler's got 30 points.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And it's Smith, top of the key. Here's Olajuwon, banked in off the glass. Olajuwon's got 41.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. 1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Drexler with a screen on Harper. Smith outside. Olajuwon with a screen for Smith. The wing jumper off target. Bulls trail by 11. And Jordan throws it down.
It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right, Greg? I mean, it's a pretty small club, that's
Very
for sure.
exclusive.
He can really rise up.
He's a force. I mean, it gets a lot easier when you face little to no resistance.
Drexler passes to Orr. Back to Drexler. And Drexler throws it down.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan slamming it down.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Kukoc with it. Kept alive. Can't throw down the putback.
Bulls foul.
First checked in for the Bulls.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Coming out of the floor for your Bulls.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Drexler. Rebounded by Rodman. Kerr outside. Outside Jordan. Kukoc pass to Rodman. Back to Kukoc. Takes a three. And they recover it. Harper kicks to Jordan. Second chance shot. And the shot is good. Jordan's got 36.
Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Hakeem Olajuwon.